Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kimberly Rochelle is one of the newest villains on 90 Day Fiancé. The other way. The 30-year-old reality star appeared in Season 5 with her Indian boyfriend, TJs Mom, whom she first met in a dream. Kimberly had a problematic relationship with TJ from day one. She loved him but didn't want to adapt to his culture or follow his traditions. While TJ's family expected Kimberly to be an ideal daughter-in-law, she felt that her in-laws wanted her to change. She had several arguments with TJ before eventually marrying him. Kimberly's road down the aisle was full of hurdles. Unfortunately, the wedding didn't fix her issues with TJ. After the marriage, Kimberly continued struggling to live in India. She didn't feel comfortable and shared her unhappiness with her husband. In one of the last episodes, TJ told Kimberly that he was fine if she wanted to go back to the United States. However, his suggestion made Kimberly furious because she expected him to give a mature answer that benefited their relationship in the long run. Since the beginning of the season, Kimberly has shown no interest in understanding Indian culture. She had lived in India a year before getting serious with TJ, but she still acts clueless when it comes to Indian traditions. During different wedding ceremonies, Kimberly made awkward facial expressions and frowned, making TJ's family and relatives feel unwelcome and uncomfortable. Even if Kimberly couldn't understand the reason behind each ceremony, she should go with the flow with a smile on her face. After all, she was getting married to the love of her life. Since Kimberly has lived in India for a long time, she knew everyone expected to dress modestly, especially in front of the elderly. Still, she wore distressed jeans at a family gathering, which disappointed TJ's mom. Understandably, TJ's mom doesn't speak English, but Kimberly could communicate with her via hand gestures and facial expressions. However, the reality star doesn't do that. In fact, Kimberly unintentionally insults her mother-in-law by dismissing the ways she has been running her household for years. Kimberly is rude not only to TJ and his family, but also to her 90 Day Fiancé, the other way co-stars, Sumit Singh and Jenny Slatin. Kimberly interacted with her fans a few weeks ago during an Instagram Live. When a fan asked her if she had met Sumit and Jenny, she replied via shabuti.com, "No, and they don't interest me. They're fake." Although Kimberly mentioned that she wasn't bashing her co-stars and only sharing her personal opinions, her distasteful comments about a couple she hasn't met upset many 90 Day Fiancé viewers. Moving to a new country can be hard and take a toll on a person's mental or physical health. However, Kimberly, who's a 30-year-old clairvoyant, should be trying to adapt to her new life in India without causing others stress. She doesn't want to make an effort to feel comfortable in new surroundings and expects TJ to appease her. She fails to manage her stress and keeps transferring it to her husband. TJ is so fed up with dealing with Kimberly that he recently called his newly married life a living hell. Kimberly should be capable of dealing with her negative emotions and communicating her needs to her husband and his family without making a fuss about it. Unfortunately, she acts first and thinks later. In the past few episodes of 90 Day Fiancé, the other way, viewers must have watched Kimberly yell at TJ several times, which is a sign her emotions are not regulated. She claims to have a level-headed personality, but her arguments with TJ on the show say otherwise. Despite making India such a big part of her life, she hasn't shown any interest in learning the country's official language, Hindi. While TJ and his brother, Yash, speak English, it's annoying to watch Kimberly not speak even one word in Hindi. She could have joined a Hindi-speaking course in India to easily communicate with her in-laws and locals, but she chose to focus her energy on futile things. She complains and cries about not being able to form a bond with TJ's family, and doesn't even take the first step toward understanding them. Sadly, Kimberly has become one of the most despised cast members, all thanks to her immature actions on 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 5. However, she isn't reflecting on her actions and refusing to take responsibility for her bad behavior. While calling out her critics on social media, she recently said, "I'm actually not responsible for your feelings. So if you say I hurt your feelings or I triggered you, that's not my responsibility." Kimberly added that whatever makes the critics dislike her has something to do with their past. Sadly, Kimberly's comment doesn't make her